There we go. Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Today I'm planning. Today the plan is to. Let me see. To design this castle. Over there. The plan is this castle. I don't like how this thing goes. Hi, I was wondering, will it be possible that you make figurine and keychain of the mascot of my company? Yes, definitely. Send me an email. My email is mortex.3b. Just send me an image with the picture of the mascot, and I can give you a preview of how it will look. Okay, so the plan for today is to give you a basic tutorial of how to use Nomad Sculpt, and we will start with the. Oh, there we go. And we will start with the basics. Like, if you have any questions, please just let me know in the chat. There we go. First, we open Nomad Sculpt. Let's go at the beginning. Oh, I need a transition over there. There we go. Okay, so first we open the Nomad Sculpt app. Let's talk about what's on the screen when you open it. Over here, we have if you want to choose the language. This is if you're planning to spin. Oh, give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's start again. Sorry. And when you open Nomad Sculpt, you will have this screen. Here, you can choose your language. You can go to the website. You can go to the manual. Instagram, Twitter. The manual, there's some stuff that it's good, and some other, I think it's too complicated. It's better if you try to use it by yourself. So on the manual, and also on the manual, you can get some tips, some small tips about how. For me, I use it. Some tools I didn't knew exactly how to use them, and on the manual, they give you some more information. This is the file tab, we will call it. Here you can choose to save, to open, add a new one. It's important, export. If you're planning to use it so you can export your models to Bamboo Lab, it's better if you use OBG. OBG is the better one to export it, or STL. The only difference is that OBG gets the colors. You can see here, you will get the colors. Here you can see the objects you have. Like, look, if we add many, how to say, if we add many, then you will see them here. Let's delete all of them. Let's delete these two. Oh, we need more. We need. Let's see here. It's too. This is more complicated. It's just more like advanced, but with this you can close holes. Maybe let me show you if I do a trim operation. Look, the model has this hole. And usually you don't want it to have it. So if you press here, it will close all holes. What happens is sometimes you don't know where the hole is. Like here it's obvious, but if you don't know where the hole is, you can just press here, this, and it will close all the holes from the object. What image? It's if you're planning to let me show you here. This, you can see this. It's the mesh. It's not right here. It's like here it's in squares, but here it's not. So if you hit quadri image, right angle. It's weird. Oh, here. This is this quadri image. I'm not sure about this then. This is to choose the materials for the object. If you're sometimes I use this just to do the render. It's like a translucent one. Reflection, it's almost translucent also here. It's more translucent, like it's glass. And this is just a shadow catcher. It's more like advanced. I don't recommend that you start using this because you will only get confused. Let's start with just the basic stuff. Then let me see what else. Here it's for the environment, to rendering also. This is for the render also. This here it's the first tool I think you need. On this image, you press it and then you choose reference image. Here, this one came along because that was the last model I was designing. So you press import. Let's go to photos. Let's choose the custom. So this is the first tool you ever need if you want to design is this image. And this image and the transform button. Okay, so here I already have the image transform, and you can transform it whatever. Now I usually like my image to be here because that way I will have all my tools up here. But before I used to have it like this. And I have my tools here, but now I like it better here. And then you just tap and you already have it there. And the good thing about that image is that it won't interfere with your drawing. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, the image is on the background. So it helps you to keep track of what you're doing. Now let's delete here. Now let's see what else. Then here it's if you want to move your object like manually. Sometimes it's useful if you want it to have it in exactly on the center. Like if you hit 0 here, we go. It's exactly. Or you could also just press the reset button. Also, you can rotate your object if you want it to rotate exactly a certain amount. And the scale. Then this, it's where the options of the tool you're using will appear. Like if you have the move tool, look, now it's the move tool. If you have the seize tool, now it's the seize tool. If you have the trim, you will have more options of the current tool you're using, and it will change with their tool. So let's leave it at move. Like you can see the radius that you're planning to affect. Then you have here, this is more advanced stuff. We will learn about it later. But then let me see what's the. Yeah, here it's more about the when you're using a brush, it will help you. Or if you're using a seize like this, it's useful. The stroke space, no, not the stroke spacing. The stroke smoothing, because look, if I'm trying to do a line without stroke, it's not like straight. But if I use it with stroke smoothing, it's a little more straight, look. Here it's not that visible, but when you're doing small details, it's definitely helpful. Here it's to choose, it's also advanced. It's another tool. Like right now we have two important tools. The image, the reference image, this is the second one, the mirror tool. Because most time you will design models that have asymmetry. So here you can choose how you want the symmetry to affect. Right now this will be the middle, and this so you can see the cursor. So if let's choose move. If I move here, it will move also on the other side. Let's get back. And sometimes what happens is that your object is not in the center, like it's a little, let's leave it like this. So if I try to move here, it will move not in exactly the same amount the other side. Look, now it's moving way more this, because it's just getting at the world point. So if your object is not centered, you choose local, and then now it's on exactly the center. Let's get back there. Here you can select the other. Now look, there's a green light. So now if I move this, it will move all the sides. And we can do another one. So when I do something on this face, it will do it on. Oh, it will do it everywhere. It's not. I don't know why it's. There we go. We'll do it everywhere. Look. So that's the symmetry tool. Now another important one is this. Like it's kind of auto-explain. The image helps to explain it. So if you press this, it will cut just this side. If you press this, it will copy this side from the other. Here you cut it, and now you have two boxes. Look. And here you will mirror and then split it. So you will have also two boxes. Okay. Let me see. Then it's like, I feel like it's too many tools, but with time you get used to the tools. Like, let me. I think the most useful tools will be the move command, the seize, inflate, and trim. You just need to learn how to use these 4 tools. With these 4 tools, you can design anything with only these 4 tools. Yeah, because the other ones are just to add more details on it. Oh, and also the smooth. These 5 are the top 5 tools. So I will really recommend you just to learn how to use these 5 tools. Because there's many options. Like, I could talk about all the options. The wireframe, you can see how the wireframe is. Look. Dynotop, if you want to, because sometimes, like we were trying on the other, if I'm trying to do a line, look, it's not as precise as I want it. It just follows the actual wireframe, but if I want this line to be like really have a lot of detail, I need to do Dynotop and just hit this hard up, and now it's way better. Since it has the wireframe, you can look the difference with Dynopop and without Dynotop. It's really different. But the problem with Dynotop is that it will make your object have more vertices. And also, but then you can fix it with voxel. Voxel, if you hit voxel, it will take all the actual vertices, and keep them with one standard. Okay, so now what else? Here you can customize your settings. I really recommend you to go through all of this, because it will help you to learn how it will help you to make it better for you. Here is the size of this. The wireframe was the one we were watching. Look, if we press here, you will see it. You can select the colors of it. I like to have it black. Grid is for the floor. I don't like to use it. And here you can shortcuts. Here you can add the shortcuts, and my advice would be that you add these exactly shortcuts. Even if you don't know how to use them yet, like these are the basics ones. They will all help you a lot. So just come here and look, like I have this is for the going back. You can tap it and then tap here, and then if you want more, Why are there? Ah, there we go. If there's, because here are the one Nomads Call recommend to you, but there's some that like box, it's not here, so you come here and type box, and you see you can add it. Hi, Mick. Okay, I'll go. Now I fixed the problem with the chat. Now I have it way better. Let's hope it works. Hi, Jesse. Yes, I got the email. I will check it. Let me check it really fast. Yes, yeah. No, the image are good. I'll talk to you when I start working on it, but maybe today or tomorrow I'll start working on it. Okay, so let's start. Let's go with the I recommend that you, like I was saying, recommend that you use exactly these ones, because they will help you a lot. They will help you a lot. This mirror tool helps also, and we will use them while we are designing this castle. I know many of you think like, oh, it's way too hard, that castle, but it's not, trust me. Like, it's just a lot of boxes and a lot of cones and triangles and cylinders. That's all. It's just a matter of knowing how to put them. The most hard part, I will say, is this part, because there's too many details of the windows, but we will get it. Let's see what else. I hope you're learning something, but if you have any question about any tool, or you want to do something, just write it in the chat. Here we have the paint tool. We can paint. With the paint, you will also be affected with the mirror tool. If we don't have mirror, look, and we add the mirror, it's now on. With 2 fingers, you can get back here, 2 fingers to undo, and with 3 fingers, you can redo. 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 3 fingers, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. What else? Let me see. The save button, the export button. This is something also for me, it's really useful, because I could have this move over here, but sometimes I felt I had it there, but I felt I tried to look at. I took my time looking like, oh, where's the move? Oh, here it is. But here I know my move tool is here and my inflate tool, because these 2 tools, I use them a lot. Also the clear all, but you will see how we use it later. And to have them here, you just need to go here. It's on the shortcuts. You can add a shortcut window. Let's do it again. Biddings. I need the visible. Look, here's the window. Even now that I think about, I don't use that much this visible tool. I will take it out from this. There we go. And if you want to move it, you just leave this on and you can move it. If I turn this off, I cannot move it anymore. Let's delete it. With this, you can change the size. Then another important tool is the face groups. The face groups, it helps if you're planning. For me, it helps a lot when I'm painting. Like I do all my paintings, the paint of the models with the face group tool, because I just have the face group like this. Then I do the mask. I select the one I'm trying, and then I tap outside. When you tap outside, it inverts the. You could also use it like this. Here's a button, but what I like to do is just tap outside. So then I go to paint, and now when I'm painting, it will only paint this part. Let's leave it red. And this is where the clear all helps, because if I hit the long part will the long road will be if you go. Let's move this. I will move it. I don't usually have it there, but I will need to move it so I can explain it to you better. Does it shows better there? There we go. Okay, so the long road will be you press here and then you go clear all and you will have it. You will see there. But I like it better to have it just here. It's one click that I won't do the mask. So I just hit here and it's clear. So look, it only paint the face group. And if I try to do here, it paints everything. Also, if you draw a face group and then you had it on mask, when you are moving something, it will only move the face group that it's available. So the face group helps to like block certain different areas of the model. Okay, so let's start with the castle. The castle, like I told you, it's a lot of squares and cylinders. So let's first delete here. If you already have this bar like this, let's first do this. It's the hardest part, like I told you. So when we hit here, we will create a box. You can also do it the other way to create it. It's if we go here. I like to have them here because, like I told you, it's shortcuts. So usually you will need to go here, tap, add, box. And it's exactly the same, look. It's exactly the same box. So it's almost this size. I'm doing this. Okay, so once you have the box in the size you want, you need to go to validate, because right now it's just the, we could say the idea of a box. But if if it's not validated, we can't use any tools on it. Look, like we can't move, we can't even do a face group. Let me see. Yeah, we can't do face group. Look, maybe we can paint it. Let me see. No, we cannot paint it. Look. So once we validate, it's like saying to the program, okay, I'm going to use this box. You can also change the details here. Validate. So look, now we have the all the tools available. Okay, so now how it's a box maybe. Right now I'm trying to do the roof, but to do the roof I need a triangle. I'm not sure about how to do it. Let me check. I know this is the cone, but I'm trying to do the fastest way. Thanks, Celeste. Yes, little by little I am learning how to do better models. Like at the beginning, my models were not that, well, they were good, but they were not that good. I mean, I'm not, okay. So I think what we will need to do is to do our own roof. And since we have it, we want to have it there, it will be the roof of this building. So now we hit the clone tool, and now we have a clone. Look here, we have the two objects. Clone tool over here. Also, when I'm working with different objects, I like to have the outline on. Now I can see all the borders. I like to look back at my first crocheted items and see that I stuck it out and have improved it. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's the feeling, Rachel. Like, I look at my first models and I'm just grateful that I stayed there and I just keep on improving little by little. Because at the beginning, I remember seeing like 3D models that were not like standard shapes. Like for me, I learned to use Fusion 360. That's my first program. But on Fusion 360, that like the most of your models will only be like boxes, circles, because that's the more mechanical stuff. So I remember seeing that models that were with different shapes, like arms or soldiers or something like that, and I was like, how these people do it? Like they look too hard to do. I won't be able to do them anytime, but I just keep on learning, and then someday I started learning Nomad Sculpt, and that's how I ended up here. Okay, so now, like, I don't remember how to do, like I know a cone, but that's not what we want. Maybe let's see an isochrone. Yeah, no, it's not the object we want. So torus, yeah, no. Also, something I also recommend to you is just try everything. Like, you won't delete anything here. Like, just press a button and see what it does, then press another one and see what it does, and go like touching all the options you have there. And if by if something happens that you don't know how to get it back, just write me. Send me a message, like on Patreon or on here on YouTube, and I will gladly help you. Because there's nothing you can break permanently here. Like there's some little stuff. Because it happened to me sometimes. Like, what, this outline. Before I didn't have it here. So I was like, why now I have this red line on all my objects? And I was like trying to find where to take it out. But then now I have it here and it's way faster. Okay, so we will do the roof ourselves. Thank you, Celeste. So now we will use this tool. It's the trim tool. What this tool does is that everything that's in this area, well, first, the first time you will use the trim tool, and that got me really confused at first, I remember, it's this auto validate on. So if I select here, look, once I take my pen out, it will do the trim. So that's not the way I want it, because it's sometimes you know where to have it, but sometimes you just need to adjust a little. So just select the trim tool and just tap here so you don't have the auto validate. Okay, so now the snap, it's the angle that will like before it was on 90 degrees. So if I look, it only rotates on 90 degrees. Now let's, I don't know why it is. Maybe because I already have it. I need to reset. And then, there we go. Let's do 45 degrees. I think, no, this is more, it's like at 30 degrees. Okay, so now, look, we have a little more. But first we will need to, there we go. Now let's trim. With reset, you will delete it. Let's have the outline. Now we need to have our mirror tool, but that's, since our object, it's not exactly in the center, this is the mirror one. So we need to use local. So now it's exactly in the center of our object. So what it will do here is that it will delete this part of the object, but since the mirror tool is on, it will also delete this part of the object. So we will do a triangle. Look. But here's some important. This is important that happens here in the stream, because this is exactly something that happened to me while I was designing, and it's like, why? I just want to keep the same shape, but now look, like this is not the roof. So this, it's like a little, it's hidden, but it's some options that will help you what the code will do. Here it's Boolean. What we'll do is this. Well, first it starts in none. So none, it does here. It does this, that it will only cut. Boolean, it will also just cut. Legacy will, like if you are trying to, if you have two objects and you use legacy, it will only take like the part that's like these parts, the part where the two objects touch. And how I like to use it always, it's on fill. Because, let's get back to the, in fill, look, now it's a roof. The mesh, it's not clear, but that you don't need to worry about it because we will fix it later. Have you done Nomad on phone before, or tablets are the best to work with? Well, you could do it with the phone. Like you could start with your phone, but it will be hard because it's really useful to have a pen. Because if you are, let me show you how to work without a pen, because there's some stuff I can only, like this, look this, to move this, I can only do it with the pen. But if you go on configuration, where was it? Gesture, look. Here is where you select what the pen will do and what your finger will do. So in your case, if you're planning to use your phone, just take this out. And like I will sculpt with the finger. Now I can tap here. Look, if I don't have it here, it doesn't go. Like when I press, it doesn't affect. But if I have my finger, now it does. So you can start with a phone. Just be sure to have the fingers that affect everything. Oh yeah, I use a phone stylus, but it's just very confusing. Yes, but yeah, you could just, it's a way to start. I mean, my advice will be always just to start. Just start with something like sometimes we take too long just waiting to have a really big computer, or waiting just to have a really big camera, or waiting just to have a really big iPad or the last iPad, and you wait 3 years just saving for it, and then you bought it and then you start using it, but it takes too long to start until then. So my advice would be just start with your phone. And if you start with your phone, when you get to buy an iPad, you will already know how to use it. It will be easier. So just start with the phone. And the phone and the iPad, it's exactly the same. Like you won't get any different programs. Just what you will need is just okay phone, like maybe an iPhone, the iPhone from the 14 up, I think that's good, or a Samsung, a good Samsung phone, that will help you. Okay, now we need to usually I'll leave this different height, but if we are going to print it, it will mean that the printer will need to have supports on. So I don't like it. So I'll have it a little inside. There we go. The Gizmo tool. Okay. So my advice, if you're planning to start doing your own design, is just start with something. That's how I got here, actually. Will it be hollow or will it print stuff in it? like if your model, if we export this, we could also, I could also show you. Let's go to Bamboo Lab. Like, the only way to have the models hollow if you cut something inside of them. But this, it's a fill model, so you will need like infill. So I'll show you later when it's better, let's wait a little, and I'll show you later when we export it. Okay. So this tower, it's somewhere around here. Like, I was thinking, it's better if we leave this. Then we can fix it. You'll see. Let's leave it like that. I think, yeah, it's not that different. You'll see now we will only use the tools to create different shapes. And that's the only thing we need. Let's do a clone. Yep. Clone. Then, since I don't have the cone, because I don't usually do much cones, I'll need to add it here. Here, like, since I'm trying to center the model, but when I move it, like, look, I can't see if it's centered, or it's maybe like here, you could say it's centered, but if we move it a little, oh yeah, it's centered. But let's try again. I wanted to show you something. Like here, you could say it's centered, but when we move it, look, here it's not exactly in the center. So what's really helpful here is to use the X-ray tool. And now, look, we can see through the model. So we can, here, yes. It's higher. The important thing at the beginning is to just have the shapes. Like, you could say, right now, you could say that it's not the, let's take, like, if you see this, you can say it's not the same. You can say, no, this one has way more details than the other. But it's just, you need to begin with the normal shapes, you could say. So now we have like the basic shapes for this part of the castle. We can even add circle. Let's add the tower in the middle. Yeah, I think it's a little smaller. And a cone. This gizmo, you need to select gizmo tool so you can move it. Because if you try to move here, you will only move the size of the object. So you need to go to Gizmo and then you move it. Then you can move it. Something that at the beginning I think for you will be a little like confusing to move around. Like it's a matter of practice to know how to move in this. Now we need to look, it's not center. What we could do to center it, it's like if you really want it to be like exactly at the center, like look, it's right now it's not exactly at the center, but we could go here, select this, and let's see. Yeah, let's use this value, copy, paste this value, copy, paste. Nope. Copy. Paste. Now it's exactly on the center. But that's, I don't usually do it that way. Like right now it's just to show you how to do it. If you in any case need like something it's really centered, but usually I just use the viewing point. Okay, now I'm trying to move it, but look, I selected the two objects, but the gizmo tool is here. It's not in the center. So what you can do there, it's just go to pivot and center. So now the pivot, it's in the center of both of the objects. I'm just trying to move it because I want it to be a little. There we go. So I need to select both, copy. But this tower, it's not that big, it's smaller. So I need to do small. We will do today. We will only do this side, this part of the castle, since I think it's because if we print all of the castle, will be too big. So I rather have just this part and print it, and it will look way better with the models. Let's add this. Okay, so for this side, what we could do is just copy this. Let's copy and spin it. And now, see, now that we have, like I told you, now that it's just a matter of using the same objects. Now that we have this tower, if you look at this, it's exactly the same as this one, but it's smaller. So what we need to do is just select it and copy it. Then we move it, the same as before. The gizmo is not where we want it. So we press here and center. But this tower, I feel like it's more... There we go. Just this part. It's not that big. Okay. What else could we do? Let's do this part. It's kind of the hall here. Let's do this small tower. The objects I didn't validate are still here. You can see that they're yellow. Let's copy, pivot on the center. Let's use this. It's smaller, so we will need to do this a little. Yep, I feel that's... Yeah, now let's do this. This, I believe it's where Harry Potter fights Voldemort. Or was it this side? Yeah, must be or this side. I think it was this one. This side. Now we had a box. Let's zoom a little bit. It's important that we get this size right, because we are going to use exactly the same box. Validate, clone. Here, if we want to spin it, it's hard to have it exactly at the same angle we want. So what I use is I hit snap. It's at 90 degrees. So now it spins exactly 90 degrees. Right. Copy. I think this tower needs to be a little, because this goes in this. So I'll need to move everything. They're touching, but they're not touching that much. Yeah. Later we can fix this. We can fix this with the trim tool. We can fix this little accident, or what would be the English word? I know in Spanish is grada, but I don't know the English word for it. Yeah. Okay. So what else should we do? We can... I will... clone. I need to have this part bigger, so I will change this because I feel like it's too small. I can't see, and I can't have the image bigger because it will take away. There we go. Just this side we will do now. Oh. Reference image export photos. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now what should we do? Should we do the rocks, or yeah, let's do the rocks. To do the rocks, I'll use a circle, a sphere. Sphere, I just need to have it this size. Since this is almost at the same height, I will trim. If you use trim, it will only trim the object you have selected. It won't trim the other ones. Now, this will be a tricky one, how to do the effect like it's a rock. Maybe I could use... I need to take the finger. Don't worry about this, it's just we can fix them later with the voxel tool. This is just when it's the face group. Nope, it's not the face group. It's just when you mess too much with the object. Like it gives this kind of errors. But when we do a voxel, let's do it smaller one. Yeah, voxel, then we need to smooth it. Like, it's just a matter of practice, like I told you at the beginning. You just need to practice a lot, and you because I already know what to do because that happened to me before. I know that when this type of when this appears, I know that with the voxel I can remove them because it's otherwise it's almost impossible. Like let's say I have it there, and let's do a look. Let's just make it worse. Mm. Let's do a voxel and a smooth. I feel it's getting the result. It's going on the right way. I really liked the. We could also let's try clay. No, there's nothing. I thought there would be a. Well, it's a good. Makes it look like it's a rock. Okay. Let's use the move tool because we did too much. There we go. Howdy. What's howdy? Hi, Caleb's. Did you manage to see the changes on the owner? You were the one that grade me on MakerWord, isn't it? Ah, yeah, the Grybot. I have to be. I have to tell you the truth. I didn't like. I saw the request and I wasn't like even close to knowing what that was. That was. I believe it was a movie, but I mean, I just looked at the YouTube images. I didn't knew nothing about that character, but I will do it. Don't worry. Yeah, it's an old school movie. Yeah, I figured that, but I mean, I usually know about old school movies, but that's I, I didn't have any information about that. When I start working on it, I'll send you an image just to be sure that that's the shape you want from it or the pose, because it happened to me once. I designed. Somebody asked me a model, and I designed it, but then I needed another variant of it. He needed another variant. So welcome to the stream. Look, we're almost done with this part of the castle. Today we're going to do just this part. I think we're doing this rock too high now that I see. We're just going to do this side of the castle because if we do all, it's going to be too big. How should we cut? Yeah, let's use torus tool. I want to cut a little. I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, but if we cut it, no, never mind. I think it's... There we go. Like, I want the model to be as small as possible. If I do it too big, then it will take too much space. And I just want this model for it to be in the pictures of the models. So if I do it too big, it will use too much space of my shelf. Okay. I really liked how the rocks end up. It felt like it's a rocky terrain. Look, it's really amazing. Should we do the stairs? What do you say? I'm not sure about them. Maybe it's just this. Yeah, let's do the stairs. Shortcut. I need to be sure that everything, it's like, if I leave this little space, then when we are 3D printing it, it will... Here, look, this. It will need you to make supports on that part, and we don't want that. Okay, is everything done? Maybe just this little corner. There we go, now we can use the X-ray tool just to double check everything it's touching it. Yep. Now let's do the stairs. The stairs, I will just use this exactly. Did you start streaming this year? Yes, Celeste. I started streaming this year. At the beginning, I wasn't sure about streaming, but then I told my wife, like, hey, anyways, this is something I'm doing. This is something I am going to do with the camera or without the camera. So I just get used to the camera and to speaking with you guys. It's just a matter of get used to it. I know sometimes I get quiet and you don't want me to get quiet. You want me to speak as much as possible. But it's a matter of practice. Like I need to practice a lot more and then I'll get better. Like you can even see my first streams. In the first streams, I think the first one I didn't even have a microphone. So, and also other thing I figure is that the stream is mostly to interact with you guys. Like, don't think that you are going to distract me if you speak or if you write in the chat. If I wanted to do a fast design, or I need to this castle, I need to get it done today because otherwise I won't be able to print it, then I won't be streaming. Like I will do it just by my own, and I know that way is faster. So just for you to know that if I'm streaming, it's because I want to be interrupted. That's the plan of the streams, for you to interrupt me as possible. I would love to see you do a AI versus real art video. Yeah, I could do it. Actually, right now the AI, it's incredible how good it is. Like it's really hard to know what's AI and what's not AI right now on the designing level. Like the big difference, you could say, it's the small errors but it's incredible how the AI has improved over the years. And most people, they're trying to say, oh no, the AI is bad, don't use it, the AI is trash. But I believe that the AI is trash only if you don't know how to use it. Because it can give you, the AI can give you really bad projects. It can give you really bad, like the big problem of AI, I believe, is that gets a lot of people to think they know how to design. And we will see a lot of creators, could say, that will tell other people like, hey, I know how to design this, come here and I will show you and just pay me $1,000 course and you will get like really good at this, I promise, like look all my designs. But it's not just because this guy knows how to use AI to program, it's not going to be the teacher you need. So I believe that's the only bad part about the AI. Like it can give the wrong idea to the people that are starting to use it. These stairs, I thought they were gonna be easier, but now we need to do... There we go. Practice make improvement. Yes, Celeste. If you want to get good at designing, just practice a lot. We will fix this later. For now, we have the stairs almost done. Yeah, I was trying to do the stairs at the like really good at the first, but I think what we will need to do is just do kind of the good stairs, but then we will fix them. We will remove all the pieces. We will, with the smooth tool, I think I can remove, well, I know I can remove them. I don't think I can remove them. It's for sure I can do that. Okay. Yes, I see new designs pop up in Makerware or Facebook group. And they figure out how to make AI models and start a Patreon for $20 a month. No extra benefit or level. Just there is no assistant or help. Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't like about all the AI modeling wave. That you get to see a lot of Makerware. I believe they're doing a good job, just trying to keep these trash AI models out. I don't see them that often over there. Sometimes I see them and I just hit the the report button. But it's not that many. Makerware, I believe they're doing a good job with that. But other platforms like Cults, like it's incredible how many models you see there. Like there's some people that you can see they upload profiles. You can see they uploaded like 1,000 models, and it's just the AI. You just tell the AI, hey, give me a picture of a rabbit with a flower in the hands, and then they just use that image and put it in the 3D model creator, and then they upload that model, and it's not a model like you can print with printing issues or fix it, as they didn't learn the whole process. Yes, exactly. That was what I'm trying to do. Like, it makes you get a model and you think, oh, I can already print this model, but when you put it on Bamboo Lab, you will see that it has a lot of errors, and it's almost impossible to print it. And that's the big problem about it. And you will get like a lot of trouble trying to print these AI useless models. But I have to admit, in my case, I've used AI many times to do models, because in the last stream I was telling, I think it was Caleb, that the AI can help you to, like, in the beginning, to do a square, you need 6 planes, and you put all the planes together. And then you can say a kind of AI came along, and you can just press create a box, and you will have a box exactly. And the old guys will say like, oh, that's cheating, because now you don't need to learn. You don't learn how to do a box. Now you just press how to. But that's what AI. That's what makes the bigger models come to life. So I think that's the good thing about AI. What it unlocks, it's that now you can do way bigger projects a lot faster, because you don't need to take a lot of time creating small pieces of the model, and then you just need to like fix them. Exactly, I have no issues with AI. I just want to get help or fixes if needed. If someone uses all AI and the models are good and print them, I am not upset at all. Yes, yeah. Um, that's exactly what I think also. Like you can use AI, but just use it in the right way. And don't trust everything that AI throws at you. Like I will never like just ask the AI to give me a model and then I'll say, okay, this is good. Hey everybody, you can go and print this. It's already done. No, I always need to have some testing. Okay, we are almost done with this. We'll have this shape. I know the stairs, they don't look good. I know. Don't judge me yet. Don't judge me yet. I will fix them. I know now they're awful. Now these are AI stairs. I just told the AI, hey, give me a stairs. I want them to come free. I want them to start here and end here. And this is what the AI throws at me. But I will fix them, trust me. And I know they're not exactly the same, but I'm not trying to do exactly the same castle here because it's going to be a small version of it. Okay. You'll see how we will fix these stairs, these AI stairs. Here I think I need to trim a little more. Oh. There we go. And also the AI, like it helps a lot. Like let me show you. Yeah, I don't have them here. Oh, maybe here. I'll show you. Let's say first. With AI, I did this Samus. Look, I just told the AI to. First, I got the Samus image, and then with Meshi, I got this Samus. So it's almost done. Look. I just got the arms and everything, and now you can move it. Metroid. There we go. Look, I'm planning to make a Metroid model someday. And I mean, I could design all this, but the AI already helped me to have this model way quicker. And then I just need to fix some stuff, like this, I did it, this circle. I also did this and fixed this part. And now I can have this Samus standing anywhere, any way I want it. It's amazing. Now let's get back to the castle. Oh, I think I saved the problem. That way you can have more models released with AI assistance, as well as I'll want as many models as we can get. Yes, I'll do many models more, you'll see. I'm planning to do more models. Like, I think I'm already the patron with the most models a month. because usually you'll get all the patrons, they're like, they just do 2 or 3 or maybe 5 models. But in my case, I'm doing, let's see, the 10 paid the 10, like the 10 models I schedule at the start of the month, and then I'm doing like, I think right now I'm on 10 owner level, 10 more, so it's 20 models on the Patreon. It's a lot of models. They're small, that's what makes them easy to do. Like, they're not that big, but it's a lot of models. Okay, now here you see, if we try to scale it here, it will scale in not the right way we want it. So we have 2 options. Either we scale it like this, and then we put it there, or we could use the pivot tool. We hit the pivot, and then we align it. We can auto-align it. Let's see how it goes. No, it's not exactly aligned. We can center it and align it, but it's not exactly as we want it. So we will need to fix it a little like this. Then we hit the pivot again. There we go. They are so cute too. Thank you, Celeste. Yes, I like the size, as I can print them quickly too. And like Celeste says, they're cute and draw you in. Yeah, like I already, like in this Prime Day, I bought 8 new, what's the English word for them? Let me double check it. What's the word? How it's in Spanish. Display case. Yeah, display case. I bought 8 display case for all my printing. Like, I'm planning to print a lot more of them. And what I want, let's see if my wife lets me. It's to have them in the entrance of the house. Like, have the eight display cases. I'll show you if I get to win this battle. Let's see what the wife says. Okay. Oh, let's little. I'm not going to do exactly the same, because I always like to add some Mortex detail on it, so I'm not going to do exactly the same model. Here, look, we will need to there we go. Now here. Yes, and on the the chat on the Patreon, the print and show, I think it's called. That's the case, the display case. I have 2 now, and I'm planning to have 10. First I will get mine, and I'll take some picture, and I'll send you all the link to. Also, I'll show you something. I was planning to take pictures tomorrow of it, but I'll give you a special sneak peek of the the other thing I bought on Patreon. Look at this. Let's see, camera transition. Look, it's some acrylic boxes, so they're really cute. This on this weekend I'll show you the pictures. So the plan is to have them like this, just as collectibles. And I will do all my models that fit here. Just some of them they won't, like the spider, but you can scale it if you want to have them inside these acrylic boxes. Let me show you another. Let's see. This is a model I did on the last stream. It's the basilisk and Dobby. And they're not that expensive. I think like it's $1 each box. Or 50 cents, something like that. And right now I have them all there, and I was planning on taking pictures tomorrow, all the boxes, just to show you how they look. So it's an easier way. To display them. Stream. I moved this by accident. There we go. Just take some water. Yeah, they're really cute. Do you use a glue dot or something to keep the models setting and centered? Yeah, that's a good question. I'll show you. It's the boxes, they'll have this little, you can take it. And what I did on Dollar City, they sell this Velcro. So it's with Velcro. And you can adjust the one side here and the other side on the model. So now it's, and since all of my boxes will have this, like I can just change the model easy. Like I could get the other one and just put it there. It's beautiful. And just to give them as a gift, like I will gift many of them. I'm planning, at the beginning I bought them to have them in my house, but I think I will just gift them all. Like it will be just, hey, I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake. It will be, I like you, have a model. I like you, have a model. I like you, have a model. That will be my... That's Nice, even better than glue. You can swap as you want. Yeah, and also you can just take it out and see it, because I believe some people would like to maybe put them in another place or not just in that box, so they can just take it out and put it in your desk or something like that. That's what I really liked these boxes. Here you can see the, let me show you, the wireframe. Look, it's not great. That's why it's making this kind of weird effect. So what I do when this happens, it's I have two options. The first is to voxel all. Now it's way better. And then I just smooth it out. This is the first option. And the other option is to use Dino Top and smooth. So it will just fix this part. Now the wireframe, look, it's way better. I love the idea. I donate most things I print, or I will have no room in my house and show up on a TV show for hoarding things. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, also in my case, I also give away a lot of things I print. The things, like this is the camera there. These are models I made, and they're like in my display and my helmets. And this is where I keep most of my models. Then let me show you this is the core one, H2C, P1S, and another P1S. These are batteries, because here the lights, the electricity is not that stable. So usually, like, wow, maybe once a week, the lights like go out, and the electricity go out like maybe 10 minutes, not that long. So these batteries help me. And then up I have all the filaments, and these are storage boxes. Let's get back to the stream. I forgot to check. When I scheduled the stream, I thought, okay, I will check how the music on a stream works, because I don't know. I think maybe on a stream there's not that many problems with the music. Like I could use music. I was planning maybe on AC/DC or some light music, just to have different. On the next stream I'll definitely fix it. I like this song. Like, anyways, it's just that so we are not in silence when I'm not speaking, but I'm usually speaking most of the time, and it's because I'm just forcing myself to speak. Forcing myself to speak. Oh yeah, lol, I like the music. Yes. Next stream, let's see. First I need to see how it applies. Like, I don't want to get in legal problems with Sony, the big brother Sony. But first I need to see how they how it works, and I think I could do it because I've seen many streams where the streamers have music playing. Okay. So I don't think there's that many trouble. Oh, running out of battery. Well, you talking over it should be okay. They usually talk over it, no? Yes? Yeah. Yeah, I think just in the background, just to hear different. And maybe you can hear me sing. You can see my singing abilities also. So it will be an artistic stream. Mortex singing and designing. I'll change the title to it. Come and sing and design with me. I'll take this part of the stair out. So many types of art, yes. We'll see. I'll let you know how the Mortex singing project goes. Thanks for joining. I know I'm still learning a lot of stuff, and I bet in a couple months you'll see my streams and you all think, oh, he really improved. Now he speaks clearer. Clearer, it's the word. I promise to improve. That's why I'm doing this. It's just I'm putting myself in an uncomfortable position just to know what I need to fix. Because anyone could tell you what to fix in your stream. Oh, you need to speak. Oh, you need to read the chat. But it's not that easy to do it. It's for me. What I'm doing is just doing it, and then I watch the stream again in fast speed, and then just I see, oh, here I need to speak more about this. Oh, I need to change this. Oh, I need to, and that's how I'm improving. I'm improving every stream. You'll see. You're doing great. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you. I have never streamed it, and I have not designed an energy. So you're light years ahead of me. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That helps. Okay, I think we are finally done with the AI stairs. Now it's time to first let's save. Now shift. Now let's, with this Boolean, I already have all the stairs selected, and Boolean makes the joining. We'll join all of them. Now look, we have just one model. So I wanted to have just one model because that way it's easier to do this, and also it will be easier to do to take these parts out with the smooth tool. Sometimes we can be our own worst critic. Definitely, Celeste. Definitely. Like at the beginning, I even didn't want to show my face. I was like, oh no, why? What are they gonna say about me? But I was like, let's do it. I think it's I'll learn more that way. So here I am. And I don't even care now. It's just the first stream is the one you're thinking, oh, what they're going to say, oh, boo, boo. But now I'm proud I did it. I'm proud I am doing the stream with camera. Look, the face group, I have too many face groups, so I need to reset them. That's why it's not working properly, the smooth tool here. What we could do is just not that like this, look. Not trying to be a stairs like rectangular. There we go. Look, they came out. I took like what, like 20 minutes doing these stairs. It was way harder to do the stairs than all the castle. Like this wasn't like 10 minutes, but the stairs was like 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, it was. But they came out great. Now I need to change the title of the stream. It will be Designing the Stairs of a Castle. Come with me to design the stairs of Harry Potter Castle. That was the hardest part. Okay. So we are done with the stairs. Now I'll do the windows for here. Here I need to use the radial. Look here, you can switch how many times you want them. And let's just try it. If I, oh, yeah. What I will do is I'll mask. I'll do a bigger window. I would like to copy it. How should I do it? Because if I do it this way, then I'll show you how I was planning to do it. Here. There, that's the first window, but I need to do all the other windows exactly the same. And this tool only helps if I am doing the radial. How? I think what we are going to do is to use how maybe this. Okay, clone. I think this will be the fastest. The fastest way. And you see, then I need to do a array. Zero. Okay. Right now I'm just deleting all the models I don't need. Got to go, but will back. Got to pick up food. Okay. Thank you, Celeste. Do you think you'll do any pets in the future, like the way you do the chibi Pokemon? Yes. Actually, I'm planning to do a dinosaur park. A dinosaur park. Then I'll do a farm. Then I'll do a space colony, and like I'm planning to add more like whole sets. And yes, I actually on the shop tab on my Patreon, you can get some animals. I think I have a lizard somewhere around there. Now, what's this? Yeah, but I think they're too little. Maybe. I think. Like I told you, I won't do the exactly the same size of all because I need this model to be easy to print. So if I use exactly the same, then it won't be. If I do too small details, then okay. I think this is good. Has many more, but clone. Clone again. Okay. Fix it. Nope. That's not. I'll do. Let's do an array. There we go. That's better. And then clone again. Okay. That's better. Way better. Now I think. Ah, no, this doesn't need. There's a tool view. Nope. I remember there was a tool that let you this. You have some sea critters and fruit veggie people, lizard, eagle, paw patrol, beauty and the beast set, and some nature items like Icon Plus on Maker. I found you from the military playset. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I'm planning to do a poll to see how people found me. You found me on MakerWord, but I'm curious because I remember one day I uploaded to printables and like my Patreon got like 10 new subscribers. So I think printables it's also a good one, but I'm not sure where people found about me. Thank you, Rachel. I was trying to see what's because view it's not the tool I'm trying. Select. Yep, it's not that. Measure, no. Transform, no. Yeah, I remember there was a tool that if I press it, or maybe it was on Fusion. Focus, nope. I want it. I want it to be exactly like this. Now we will use the trim option, but with this. We'll do this arc. If we tap, it changes the kind of the type of union. Why is not working? trim, boolean. There we go. I'll need to do let's clone. Here you can see it has a floor underneath the castle, so we can add it. It has it all the way to this side. It's not exactly the same size, but it helps. There we go. Yep. How to this? No, I think I need to. Okay. Shall we do this? Not sure about doing it. I think we need. No. Okay. I think I will need to do the same as before because I want to do these little arcs. So I'll need to here we will need to use a local. There we go. Then mass inflate. Now we need to do an array. Nope. William. What's in there? We'll need to change this. clone, snap, clone, okay. What else sits here? Here, when it's radial, I know it's easier to do local. It's easier. Let's remove these details. I'll show you. Yeah, I could have done the same, exactly the same, on the windows from the parts, the other part. But it's crazy how a short bit ago you were just explaining the buttons and this much has already taken shape. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I was telling Laura, it's going to be easy, don't worry. And now we are, what, 2.5 hours in? Local. But like I told you at the beginning, it's not that hard. Like we've been just like the main idea was easy. Now I think like the details, you need a little more experience, but that's just with practice. You will learn how to do it. I don't want to do windows that are too big, because anyways, what we could do is just show you the stamp tool. With the stamp, you can get, let me see, this. Nope. You can get different shapes. Different shapes. If there's not, so with the stamp we could do this, but that's gonna take it much. Yeah, no, it's not. There's not a, maybe this. It should. Nope. It's better to use the. There we go. Well, now it's raining really heavy here. I hope you can hear me right. I have many microphones, so, but it's raining really heavy. That's why it's. I believe there's some noise. Let's see what else. Now here. Yeah, this it's not necessary, but I'll do it since I think it will look way better. I will just take this part. Just trying to do this. They got color. Let's make them wider. There are many. So mirror tool, local. We want them like this. Let's try use the smooth tool. Face group. Right now I'm not saying anything about how I'm doing the design because most of the tools I'm using I already explained it. But if you want me to get a little deep on any tool, just let me know. Why it's reset. It's there we go. Array. I was just enjoying the rain and the model becoming more and more detailed. Thank you, Rachel. That's Ace. What's the name? ASMR. ASMR? I don't know. There we go. I'm not sure about this, you know. There we go. Shall I do the windows? Okay. Yeah, for the windows, let's use exactly the same as I did on the last one. Just because anyways, like, I'm thinking about doing them really with a lot of details, but anyways, this is not going to be printed like really big. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's see. Whoa. We could add some small windows here. Now let's just to see that everything is going well. Let's just paint it. Rocks. Paint all. Do you print your models with a 0.4 or a 0.2 or 0.4 with the 0.4 nozzle? That's the nozzle I use all the time. I just used one 0.2 with a keychain somebody requested, and it had too many details. But usually the 0.4 is the one I use. Well, mostly. Because it takes too long to print. Like, it's double the time if you're trying to print with a 0.2 nozzle. And oh, look, I already, there's a model they requested me. It's the first test. Oh, Buzz Lightyear. Oh, well, we lost the head. No more Buzz Lightyear head, but that was the first test anyway. I still needed to fix some stuff on it. Okay. I was going to paint it. Let's use exactly the same color, but a little. That's why this helped. Look, this helps. Here, let's boolean this. Okay. Paint all. Paint. Paint, paint, paint. Look, now we can see this small detail. But without the paint, we couldn't see it. Well, oh, I forgot to use my glove. Now that I think about it. Okay. This, I think it's not this size, it's smaller. There we go. Paint all. Paint all. Paint all. Paint. Paint. And we are done. How do you see the model? Do you think there's something I should add? I mean, I could add all the small details, but if I add too many small details, then it will mean that the model will need to print. What I will add is this. If I add too many details, then they will, at some point, they will get useless, because since you print the model not that big, the printer won't get these small details. Okay. And I'm going to let this model, leave it printed, leave the model printing this tonight, and tomorrow morning I'll show you all how came the final result. What I definitely need to do is the front part. That's more accurate. Yeah, let's put center. Why did it spin? There we go. Yeah, it's, there we go. Okay, so we're almost done with the front part. I will start with a much easier model to practice on, like beach ball. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I gave you too much of a. It's not a beginner-friendly model, but yeah, but at the end, like I told you, it's just triangles. Like the hard part was the rock and the windows. Then everything else was not that hard. Actually, I'm not sure about this, now that I see it. These windows, it's just... Okay. I'll do the windows exactly as the other ones because these, they need more windows. So let's do the inflate. Yeah, this way is better. Oh my god, so much has done. Yes, you need to see the stream again on double the speed, Celeste. Yeah, we've done. It's okay. What else should we do? Do you see any detail that I should get into it? I think we are almost done with all the details because I'm planning. I'll show you with save, add to scene. Let's add a model. You already know. Maybe. Well, let's add the Harry Potter. You haven't tested yet, but Harry Potter. There we go. Add Harry Potter. My plan is to. Oh, we need to scale the castle. Look how many. There's a lot of. Harry Potter, it's already at the size of the models I usually do. So my plan is to take a picture with the castle on the back, but it's too big, maybe like this size. I need to fix this. Move. I think it's better if we use the inflate tool. I'll fix it. Let me just. Okay. He also said yes, he plans to make pets and sets on Patreon. Yep. Thank you, Celeste, for all the support. Yeah, I'm planning to do more on Patreon. What I like to do, it's what I will like to do. Well, no, actually, what I will do, it's to add like a whole model. Like right now, what I'm thinking, it's the dinosaur park. And you could print all the dinosaurs and then all all the cages and all the attractions, and then you can, I'm thinking, so you can print toys, a full set of toys to kids. That's my plan. And also, like, if you want to collect the models, like, you can also collect them. They will be the same size. Just I'll add a more complex. Okay, there we go. Look, that's exactly my plan. That's how I want it. We could even, let me show you. Group. Let's add a plane. There we go. Right now, what I'm doing, it's I sorry if I sometimes I get like too much into the designing process. I forgot to talk about what I'm doing. I'm thinking about it, but what I need to get used to is just speaking what I'm doing. So what right now I'm just getting all the scene done, so I can do a render. I'll show you here. Add light again. Oh. No. Light. Let's do a red light. Just like the ones I use when I'm taking pictures of my models. But it's too bright, so I need to adjust the intensity. Tolerance, shadow. Intensity. Okay. Will you have beginner shows? Beginner shows? What's that? What do you mean with beginner shows? Were you paid asked for this particular set, or you just wanted to have fun? With this, where you paid us for this particular search? Nope, just wanted to have fun. Like, I saw the castle and I thought, that castle is not that hard. And I think it's a good place to start. But Rachel it's right also that maybe we should have started with a beach ball. It's maybe it was too hard, but okay, now let's there we go. I think it's beautiful. Do you see anything I should change? Something that, I mean, there's some small details I always see, but I think we're done with the castle. Maybe just should be I should paint it. I see that people connect Twitch, YouTube, Whatnot, and TikTok at the same time. That's my future goal, but much in the future, for me at least. Okay. Yes, I'm planning to add maybe Twitch in the future. Twitch. Let's see. Twitch, but for now I'll just stay with YouTube. And this is what I show you about the turnable. Let's not that fast. It's spinning too fast. There we go. This is the right speed. hide this. There we go. Let's enjoy the castle. Nah, the focusing is cool. Lol, I get lost in what you are doing that I forget you're not talking. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, sometimes I need to at least tell you what I am thinking. What I'm trying to do, but I'm also get too focused. Yeah, I think that's perfect. It's a perfect castle. Okay. I'm not sure about the rendering. Object lightning. Attach it on camera. Oh, that's better. Okay, add the light. Yeah, I think I will need to take this light. Let's make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. What else I could improve? Yeah. Now let's take a screenshot. And what I could also do is, here you have the post-processing. First, let's save, because this we're getting into ambient, loot, tone mapping, curvature. Sharnet pixel art. Yeah, pixel art is it's good. No depth of field. Yeah, this. I think I could use this little global illumination. Whoa, this effect is really, really cool. Look. I will take a picture. You can take a picture somewhere around here. Let me see. Tape, double tap on object. Speed. I think it's rendering. No, there's a way where you can like render the model. Beginner shows like what filling mean and basic shapes for 3D printers, and maybe an easier model rather than the custom. That's so cute. Yeah, definitely. Next time I will pick an easier model. But it's also important that I just show you that you don't need that much information to do a complex model. It's just some tools. Like This we used the trim tool, cylinder, box. For the rocks we use the inflate tool. For the stairs we just move the squares, and this also is just a copy of this. So we didn't use that many complex tools, and the result, it's amazing. Add camera view perspective, double tap on object, focus. I can't find. I want to take a picture of this, but where's the picture? Sync on camera lock, no. Transform, no. Max samples. No. Use textures, light, materials, copy, paste, voxel, dino top. Oh, maybe here. Convert, no. Instagram. Export. No, this is OBG. Render, there we go. Export to PNG. Transparent background, show interface, no. Want a preview. There we go. There we go, that's... Now let's remove... Oh, I think I forgot to save it. Let's save image. Yes, you can save it. Screen, square, custom, render ratio, transparent background, yeah. Now let's fix this again. Okay, let's do a render again. And save image. Well, that's how you make a castle with just 3 simple steps. Good thing this wasn't a paid tutorial, because you were like, what? No, I want it to be more easy. Yeah, but I also, this is my first tutorial, so let's everybody be clear that I need to establish the starting point. Like, this was definitely not the starting point. I will keep learning how to teach everybody what I know about Nomad Sculpt. Because this was definitely not the starting point. But at least you learned something. Okay, now let's take out the post-processing. There we go. and save. Oh, now let's send it to Bamboo Studio. I'll show you how you export it to Bamboo Studio. This, I need to hide it. The eyes, let's hide them also. There we go, that's okay. Oh, okay, so you have the model. I enjoyed this and I learned things. I won't make a castle tonight, but I will one day. Yes, yes, definitely. That's how you start. And that's how I started also. I started with just basic stuff, like just at the beginning, I started using Nomascope just to paint the models. Like I had some models I wanted to paint, and I used Nomascope to paint them. And then I started just like trying stuff like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do this? And then I tried to move in some stuff. And when I already knew how to use it, just tool by tool. I started like adding one tool at a time at my know how to use it. Even there's some tools I usually don't use, like this. This is just to, if you want to do a base, look. But I don't use it. I don't know where to use it. Maybe to do the arms or the legs, I could use it, but I usually don't use it. And I know how this tool works because I just experimented with it. Just like, okay, let's see what it does. This inserts bodies to the current model. That is very true. I may just overthinking it. Yes, definitely. Just start with something. What you could, but let me just let's. No, I was going to show you the. Oh, we have some show mask hide. There we go. Okay, so to export it, I have this that it already exported to OBJ, but the normal way will be you come here, you make sure you have the OBJ, the visible parts, RBG, linear. You just make sure this is how your export screen looks. Like, don't change it, because if you change it, it can mess up the export. And then you press here, export. Since I'm working on Mac, I just select the MacBook Mini, and it already sent it. I already have it on the Mac. Okay, so now let's go back to Bamboo Studio. Transition. Here we go. That's Bamboo Studio. So when you drop the model, look, it tells you the colors you want to use in your model. Since this model only had, I think, was 3 colors, let's use 4 colors. Then you press OK. Oh, I forgot to do something. This, look, this is not good. So because this, it's another part of the model, so I need to. I will just move it a little. Let's get back to the. I just need to move it a little up. There we go. Because look, it's. There we go. A little bit, then export, airdrop, MacBook Mini. Can you see there? There we go. I'll move this to this side. There we go. Here, what I like to do usually it's just delete all the colors. Then do it again. There. Just 4 colors. If you already have, let's say you already have the colors there and you don't want to delete them, what you could do is just, let's say it will add more colors, you see. It adds the same colors. And what I do is just click here, merge, number 6. Here, merge number 8. Here, number 5. This one, I won't need it. And this one, it's number 4. So there we go. So now look, it's better, the floor. Let's delete his N. This, let's adjust the colors. It's a blue, this is gray. This, I don't know what color I will use from the ones I have. Because if I use, well, maybe I could use somewhere like, yeah, like this. It says gold, but I think it's better. I don't really like this part because I think you will need supports there, but yeah, they're going to be small. Okay, time to see how long it takes. It will take like, let me guess, 5 hours. 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours, 37 minutes. Okay, so this, look, it's what I told you at the beginning. At least all the other parts, they don't need supports. But this, we can fix it. Let's fix it. We just need to, let's get back to the tablet. We just need to join these two with the boolean. And now that it's joined, just so it has the same symmetry, I'll do 4. That way I will only need to fix one side. Now let's face group. There we go. That's better. It's not exactly the same as the other one, but it's way better. Here it's strange that it didn't show the supports there. Yeah, let's leave it that way. My university teacher always told me, if something is working, just leave it how it is. Don't try to fix what it's not broken. Okay. Let's send it again. Oh, bamboo. Transition. Okay, so now I already have the colors. The colors I will use for the, I need to remove this. Look, it's only 3 colors. I already have them set up, so when I insert the other one, look, it will tell me that I will need to, let's do just 3. Let's do 4. Now I need to do reset. It will show you everything green and then color match. And what it will do, it will take the colors you already have. So here, look, this, and you just double check. So the skin one, it's the number 3. It wasn't good. This one, it's the number 1. This one is the number 2 and number 2. So we're good. So it didn't add more colors here. Now let's delete it. The other one was 6 hours, 30 minutes. Let's see how long it was just the supports, because here it won't need supports, I believe. Yeah, perfect. It's exactly the same. Good. And here's the thing I told you I didn't like it, but yeah, it's not that big of a problem. Whoa. Yeah, I'll leave it all night, and tomorrow morning I'll show you. Definitely will come back to this video. Yes, and leave a like and subscribe. And also on Patreon, liking the posts, all the posts helps me a lot. If you can, when you can, just hit the like button, because like what it does, it tells Patreon, oh, this is good, and if everybody is liking the post, it will helps. And also it tells the people that are not subscribed that I have like good models, so it will help me a lot. Look, this is weird. Why is this happening? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Should we fix it? No, it's not showing. Okay. Well, I think it's all for today's stream. We did a castle, easy castle, like you may say. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I know I need to improve a lot in some areas, but I will definitely do. And if you have any question about what I did in the stream, just leave them in the comments. And also on Patreon, you can see all my models if you want more models, or if you want to print this model on Patreon, you will find it. And thank you.